Gentlemen, let me ask you something honest, something most men never say out loud. When was the last time you felt completely at ease in the bedroom? Not rushing, not second guessing your body, not worrying about whether age has quietly taken something from you. I'm Dr. Narita, a urologist with 12 years of experience working closely with men's health, intimacy, and confidence across every decade of life. And today, we're going to talk about something that shocks a lot of seniors. Not because it's wild or graphic, but because no one ever explained it to you properly. This conversation isn't about tricks, it's not about performance pressure, and it's definitely not about turning back the clock. It's about understanding what really changes with age, what doesn't, and how a few misunderstood habits quietly make or break intimacy, confidence, and connection later in life. Now, before we go any further, quick favor. If you value honest doctor, level conversations like this, tap the like button, subscribe, and drop a comment telling me where you're watching from. I genuinely love seeing how wide this community stretches from big cities to quiet towns and everywhere in between. All right, let's get into it. Here's the myth I hear more than any other. I'm older now. This stuff just isn't meant for me anymore. And let me say this clearly as your doctor. Real connection does not have an expiration date. What changes with age isn't your ability to experience closeness. What changes is confidence, communication, and understanding of the body. I see men every week who assume their body has failed them, when in reality, they're reacting to myths, silence, and unnecessary shame. Bedroom concerns are not automatically caused by age. More often, they're caused by avoiding conversations, misinterpreting natural body responses, letting embarrassment replace curiosity. And the good news, these are fixable. Today, we're going to break down 5 common mistakes men make around intimacy and connection. Mistakes that quietly erode confidence, trust, and enjoyment, and how to replace them with habits that restore ease, dignity, and closeness. Stay with me, because the first one surprises almost everyone. Over my 12 years in urology, I've worked with men in their 40s, 50s, 60s, and well beyond men who believe their best years were behind them. And here's what I've learned. When men understand how the body actually works, when they understand the emotional signals behind physical responses, and when they stop judging normal biology, everything changes. Confidence returns, connection deepens, and intimacy becomes simpler, not harder. Let's walk through this together, step by step. Mistake number 5, seeing natural wetness as unclean. Let's address this directly because it causes more awkwardness than almost anything else. Many men instinctively pull back when they notice natural wetness, treating it like something messy, uncomfortable, or off. But biologically, this response is completely misunderstood. That moisture is not random. It's not unclean. It's not a problem. It's the body doing exactly what it's designed to do. It comes from small glands that produce lubrication to protect delicate tissue, skin cells that release moisture when arousal increases, cervical secretions that help maintain balance and reduce irritation. This fluid is mostly water, combined with protective proteins, salts, and natural defenses that reduce friction, protect tissue, and enhance comfort. Emotionally, here's where the damage happens. When a man reacts with discomfort, even subtly, it sends a message. Something about you is wrong. Most women internalize that instantly. In real life, this erodes trust and safety. She may become self-conscious. She may pull back emotionally even if she never says a word. The shift happens when you reframe this. Instead of discomfort, see it as a sign of readiness, health, and trust. That alone changes the entire dynamic. Mistake number 4, overreacting to taste or scent changes. This is one of the most whispered questions in my office. Here's the truth. Natural scent and taste change constantly. They're influenced by hydration, diet, stress, medications, hormonal cycles. Fruits and water tend to keep things mild. Heavy spices, alcohol, and caffeine can intensify things. Hormonal shifts later in life may slightly change consistency or sharpness. Emotionally, these variations are normal. Your sweat doesn't smell identical every day. Neither does anyone else's body. The danger is interpreting normal changes as a problem. If there's a sudden strong shift combined with discomfort or irritation, that's a medical check, not a reason to withdraw. Men who stay calm, grounded, and curious, not critical, create far more closeness than men who overanalyze normal biology. Acceptance fuels desire far more than perfection. Mistake number 3, ignoring the health and safety conversation. Let's be adults about this. Yes, intimacy is generally safe in healthy, committed relationships, but bodily fluids, like all fluids, can carry infections. The real mistake isn't awareness, it's silence. Biologically, risk increases with open sores, gum issues, active infections. Emotionally, avoidance breeds distance. The solution is simple and respectful: regular health check-ins, honest conversations, shared responsibility. Strong bonds are built on clarity, not assumptions. Mistake number 2, staying silent because it feels awkward. This is where most couples slowly drift apart. A question goes unasked, a concern stays buried, a curiosity turns into quiet withdrawal. Bodies change with age, stress, illness, and diet. Responses evolve. Emotionally, silence gets misread as rejection. Practically, small adjustments never happen because they're never discussed. The fix isn't confrontation, it's gentle curiosity. A calm, kind conversation strengthens intimacy more than any technique ever could. Mistake number 1, underestimating the power of full acceptance. This is the biggest one. When you accept your partner fully, no flinching, no judgment, it sends a powerful message. You are safe with me, all of you. Biologically, that sense of safety allows relaxation, improved circulation, and stronger responses. Emotionally, it dissolves long-held insecurities. In real life, it transforms intimacy from effort into flow. The most powerful skill isn't physical, it's acceptance. Let's put this into practice with a simple 3-part plan. 1, shared health awareness. Schedule routine checkups together, not from fear, but teamwork. 2, normalize small changes. Hydration, diet, and stress matter. Adjust together, without blame. 3, lead with welcome. Treat natural responses as signs of trust, not problems to fix. This isn't about being perfect. It's about being present. If any of this feels uncomfortable to hear, that's normal. Every man I've ever worked with has asked these same questions quietly. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are not alone. Understanding doesn't kill desire. It protects it. Gentlemen, here's what I want you to remember. Your 50s, 60s, and beyond can be your most confident years, not despite age, but because of wisdom. When you replace embarrassment with understanding, when you replace silence with calm conversation, and when you lead with acceptance, intimacy becomes lighter, safer, and deeply fulfilling. If this helped you, like the video, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs reassurance, not hype. Drop a comment telling me where you're watching from and what topics you want next. I'm Dr. Narita. Small shifts create big freedom. Vitality doesn't disappear with age, and neither should your confidence.